Let's go to the draft. 3 days, 11 picks, no trades, a whole lot, 3 defensive linemen. What do you think the Niners did well this year in the draft?
I'm going to say something that'll surprise you, and we haven't talked about this. I'm going to be a little critical of Shanahan later, but I want to praise him on one thing. I want to praise him a lot. He's an offensive guy. He's the head coach, but he's the offensive coordinator. You would think a coach like that would want a lot of offensive players, but he sees what he needs on defense, Iggy, which is a lot. And he allowed the team to draft mostly defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say what he did was unselfish, unself-serving,
Mm-hmm.
and bright.
Mm-hmm.
So my first takeaway is good for Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
He was a head coach, not an offensive coordinator when it came to the draft. And I want to praise him for that.
Bill Walsh did that in 1981, first 5 picks defense.
Well, Bill Walsh was Bill Walsh, and Shanahan hasn't ascended to that level even close. But in this, he did beautifully. And I
maybe
really
he was channeling Bill, or maybe he was inspired.
Could be. Okay. The other thing is this, Iggy. I want to admit, I have no idea who the players are, who they drafted. I couldn't care less about college football.
Yeah.
I think it's a disgrace. I don't pay any attention to it. But I think every pick they made was good in terms of what they needed on the team. So from my point of view, I know they were graded down by a lot of whoever experts. I thought they had a hell of a good draft. Now, I have issues with it, but we're praising now. Can't talk about the players. I hope they know what they're doing in terms of each individual. But in general, everyone they took filled a need. What do you think, Iggy?
I thought it was extremely ambitious, particularly on defense. First 5 picks plus another 5th-round pick. So 6 picks on defense, and all 6 of them could start. I thought Robert Saleh came back, and maybe this was a plan with Kyle Shanahan as well and John Lynch. But instead of addressing any holes in free agency, they decided to fill them all in the draft. And I don't know that all 6 of them will be good, but they really have a guy for each position. And if they fulfill the promise and the potential that they seem to have, they could have 6 rookies starting on defense next year. I think that's kind of cool that Robert Saleh would want that project and that Kyle Shanahan would want it too, or greenlight it.
I think it's wonderful. I do. Yeah. So I grade them very high on the draft. And it was shrewd and ambitious. Your word, ambitious.
PrizePicks is sponsoring the Cohn Zone this year. PrizePicks is the leader in daily fantasy and the best place to win cash while watching sports. And the best part about the app is it's really easy to use. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. I'm a Niners guy. So you know when I'm doing PrizePicks, I'm looking, the last couple of years, I'm looking at Deebo Samuel because I know Deebo Samuel better than Deebo Samuel knows Deebo Samuel. So if it's like drops, I'm taking more. Or if it's like punches thrown towards his long snapper on the sideline during the 4th quarter of a game the 49ers will go on to win, I'm smashing more because I know the 49ers and I'm a PrizePicks guy. Now, maybe they didn't have those exact plays, but they have so many plays that'll make your head spin. And you can play PrizePicks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best part about it is the new user offer. PrizePicks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. So win or lose, you'll get $50 just for playing. That sounds like a win to me. Use promo code COHN, COHN, to claim your $50 today. Tell them Grant sent you. Remember that last year, this was a team that started Devondre Campbell all season because they were sort of afraid to play young guys. And now it seems like they're saying, no, we're going to play as many young people as we can. And we're going to get as much out of them as we can. That's what the Eagles have been doing. I think it's about time. Now, it's what they're doing on defense. It's a little bit harder on offense because, you have to learn that whole system and there's a lot going on. But on defense, there's not that much you have to learn. It's like see ball, get ball, hit guy.
Hit guy. And I think it shows a lot of confidence in Saleh, who's come back, that he can handle a bunch of rookies and mold them into what he wants. I mean, doesn't it seem like a vote of confidence for Saleh?
Extremely, absolutely. It seems like he's been doing this for a while, and he knows that he can coach young players, and he can. He doesn't need a bunch of expensive, proven vets to get the job done. That's when you're paying. The main investment is solid, not the players.
Yeah, and I think it shows that Kyle Shanahan has confidence in him. Has worked with him before, feels he can work with him again. So I think all of that is really positive. Do you have any criticisms or misgivings about the draft?
I do, but I have more positives I want to say before I get to the misgivings. I like that they
Okay,
drafted a quarterback in round 7. I feel like they should do that every other year.
I love it. Now, as far as I can tell, Iggy, they have 4 quarterbacks on their roster.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yeah, I like this guy. This guy, I mean, he's a little older. He's injured his knee, but I don't think knee injuries matter as much for quarterbacks. You want him to throw the ball, and he'll be healthy eventually. He was really good in college. He went to the University of Ohio, then he went to Indiana, played well, won a lot of games. And with the Niners, I feel like any quarterback who's smart and experienced and accurate and sees the field pretty well can have success because Kyle's going to get people open, and the people he's getting open often are really good to make you look good. So
Yeah.
I like that he got a quarterback.
Yeah, and it means there'll be competition. Now there won't be competition for the starter.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be Brock Purdy, whatever they pay him, however they work it out. But it'll be good to have competition for the backup and the third guy, which they really didn't. They didn't have good backups last season, and you need them. So it's not the most critical need, but it's a need.
Yeah, like they couldn't win without Brock Purdy last year. They should be the kind of team that could win with a backup quarterback for a few weeks because Kyle's so good at drawing up his plays, and he's invested in so many explosive weapons on offense. They should be able to win with, and I think they could be able to win with Mac Jones and maybe this guy as well when he's healthy.
Are you ruling out the guy they had last season?
Tanner? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I would never rule out Tanner. I think Tanner's good too.
Okay.
They got 4 guys, Dad.
Yeah, let's not rule out Tanner, or
Young
as
Tanner.
we call him in Brooklyn, Tanner.
Tanner. Did you grow up with any Tanners?
Are you kidding? Plus, I had to defend the fact that I was a Lowell. I was the only Lowell. What kind of name is that?